Hey guys, today I'll be answering this question of why do you daydream about your intrusive thoughts? Because I saw someone ask like their intrusive thoughts are now going into the daydreaming. Because before it was like there was a separation between the daydreaming one which you can control and everything seems to be going okay. But now these intrusive thoughts here, which are thoughts of discomfort, thoughts of stress, it can be thoughts about the past or about your real life, the things you're not doing, how you are neglecting your real life. So when those things now jump into the daydream, of course, it will be very, very uncomfortable because the thing which you thought was your temporary relief now turns out to be something which tends to exacerbate the rumination or the constant overthinking. So it happens because intrusive thoughts and daydreaming happen in the same mind. So what happens is you may go to this imaginary world, and as you go to this imaginary world, you are going with the thoughts or the thoughts you were ruminating about in this real world. So you may want to make sense of those thoughts in that imaginary world. So you may find that in that imaginary world also you are now thinking about the thoughts you are having in this real world because you are trying to make sense of it, because all these things actually happen because you are having this element of concentration or you are focusing. So now the focus, instead of the focus shifting to, let's say, exploring or imaginary friends, now the focus is coming back to you. It's coming back to those thoughts, like trying to make sense. And what happens also is once you get back from the daydream, you also want to make, now you are in real life, you also want to make sense of what happened there. So the more you try to make sense, the more you keep developing those intrusive thoughts. So that's where one saying really comes in, like problems always hold hands with other problems. So your problem was your intrusive thoughts, right? And daydreaming was not really a problem, but now when it becomes uncontrollable, these problems really hold hands and it becomes like just part of a big problem. But the main problem here is the underlying issues, like the underlying issues for your daydreaming or for your maladaptive daydreaming and the underlying issues for your intrusive thoughts mostly is the same thing. You may find that it's unprocessed trauma or negative beliefs or underlying emotions. So when you deal with the root cause, that's why like you're not stopping the daydreaming, you are improving the quality of your life. Like you are dealing with those unhealed wounds you've never really processed. You are dealing with the root causes, because when you deal with the root causes, you are improving the quality of your life holistically. Not just daydreaming now stopped and then now I now have these intrusive thoughts. No. When you manage intrusive thoughts only and you continue daydreaming, you are just dealing with the symptoms, because all those things are symptoms of underlying issues. So to holistically work on yourself, you really have to go to the root of the problem. If it's childhood neglect, if it's negative beliefs, work on that. That's where now deep transformational healing or deep therapy comes in. Like you are going to the root of the problem, and once you go to the root, everything in your life improves. So you are not really working on yourself to just stop the daydreaming or to stop your intrusive thoughts. No, you are working on yourself to be an autonomous and a whole being, to connect with your authentic self. Now, when you get to that point, all those symptoms will disappear. So don't just go for therapy because you want to deal with this one thing. No, just go because you want to deal with the root cause of the problem. Because even if you stop the daydreaming, intrusive thoughts will be waiting for you. Even if you stop the intrusive thoughts, maladaptive daydreaming. That's what normally happens with these problems. Like problems hold hands with other problems. So you stop this one by dealing with the root causes which caused these symptoms, because these symptoms are just physical or visible manifestations of the root causes you have not really processed in your life. Hope you found that informative, guys. Until next time, have a nice day.